Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Ox Talks. Appreciate you watching the show and liking the videos, hitting the thumbs up button for me. Let's continue to please share these videos with people that you know, love, and care about in our effort to share what today is going to be actually, I think, some encouraging news. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe so we can keep growing this community. And I have said before on this show that if I see something that I think truly is good news that doesn't appear to be maybe slanted or overly biased, that's positive, I will share it on this channel because we all need to hear uplifting things sometimes. Yes, as of recent and for the last couple of years, it seems to all be just bad economic news, bad geopolitical news, and it's nice to see something once in a while that maybe is heading in the right direction. Just real quickly before I discuss the article that I want to share with you today, I am continuing to see a uptick in real estate disputes coming across my desk, and clients are retaining my firm to assist with real estate fraud issues, with earnest money deposit disputes, real estate purchase contract issues. I don't know if it's just, this stuff goes in waves, but like I said, I think on a video last week, going into the great financial crisis, I saw a massive uptick in those kind of legal issues that I was handling. And again, I'm going to keep you guys posted on what I'm seeing here, Southern California, real estate and business law practice. And because I just want you guys to just be very, very careful if you're getting involved in these real estate transactions, especially if you are selling real estate. Be very careful with getting involved in seller financing deals and things of that nature. Be very careful if you're a buyer of real estate. With your contingency periods and your removal of contingencies or getting pressured by a seller or a seller's agent to remove contingencies if you're still not sure about the desirability or things affecting the property. Okay, so I know that's just a earful there in terms of broad-based warning. But I'm seeing a lot of this stuff creeping up and again, in a pretty big way. All right, let's jump into the good news today. This is out of the Zero Hedge. Veteran homelessness hits record low. And it says, this is authored by Chase Smith via the Epoch Times. It says, veteran homelessness in the United States has reached a record low, decreasing by 7.5% since 2023. And that's according to an announcement by the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, the VA, the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD, and the U.S. Interagency Council on Homelessness, the USICH. Now, granted, those are all government agencies, but it's three of them. And this announcement seems to be a joint announcement. So let me share the story with you, and please comment below if you guys know anything about the veteran homeless problem. We've discussed it before on this channel, but if you have anybody whose family, friends, anybody who you know that is a veteran and has, let's say, was homeless or is now homeless and having problems getting housing, or was homeless and was able to be placed, I'd love to hear the story. We always want to try to fact check this stuff, especially when it's government sources, obviously. It says the 2024 point in time PIT count revealed that 32,882 veterans were experiencing homelessness in January, a record since records began being kept in 2009. Last year's count was the first time the percentage had risen in 12 years, with a rise of 7.4% to 35,574. So you would say, well, where's the good news in that, correct? This year's data, released on November 12th, represents an 11.7% reduction, it says, in veterans experiencing homelessness since 2020, and a 55 This is a shocking figure, and a 55.6% decrease since 2010. The PIT count, an annual assessment conducted every January, measures both sheltered and unsheltered individuals without stable housing across the nation. According to the agency, sheltered persons are those living in emergency shelters and transitional housing, while unsheltered are those living on the street or in another place not meant for human habitation. Of the veterans counted, it says 13,851 were unsheltered, a 10% decrease in unsheltered veteran homelessness nationwide compared to last year. And it says, this is a quote, "No veteran should experience homelessness in this country they swore to defend," according to the VA Secretary Denise McDonough, in a statement adding the agency was making real progress in the fight to end veteran homelessness. Last month, the VA announced it had permanently housed nearly 48,000 homeless veterans during fiscal year 2024, surpassing its goal by over 16% and marking the largest number of veterans housed in a single year since 2019. It says since 2022, the VA has housed nearly 134,000 veterans nationwide. The VA awarded more than $800 million in grants this year to assist veterans experiencing homelessness, according to this news release. It says the VA said their strategy is rooted in a housing-first approach, which prioritizes providing veterans with permanent housing before offering additional support services such as health care, job training, legal assistance, and education to ensure long-term stability. The agency said that this method has been instrumental in reducing the number of homeless veterans and preventing a return to homelessness for those who have been housed. Significant progress has also been made, it says, in the greater Los Angeles area, where the VA permanently housed 1,854 homeless veterans this fiscal year, the most of any city in the United States for the third consecutive year. And lastly, it says the PIT count indicated a 22.9% reduction in veterans experiencing homelessness in Los Angeles between 2023 and 2024, exceeding the VA's fiscal year goals for the region by 15.5%. And I think so. Look, I think that's an encouraging story if we take it at face value. Now, obviously, this comes at an expense, taxpayer expense. Okay, I think to not address that would be remiss. The article didn't address it. I'm just editorializing here for a second. But we have to make a decision. We know that taxpayer dollars are wasted on a whole host of other things. So we got to make some real decisions in this country about what are worthwhile causes and what aren't. Okay, and you guys again weigh in, leave your comment below. Love to hear from you on this. Seems to me these are people that fought for our country, and this is a worthwhile cause. So I hope you found the story uplifting. I did. And with that being said, I'll leave it there today and bid all of you guys a fantastic rest of your day today. Please stay active. I used to always address on the channel every day the physical fitness. I'm going to start going back and doing that again. I'm sure I'll get some hate comments about it. Nobody cares about my workout, but I'll be leaving here in a couple hours to go get my workout in today. Please get those steps in. Do what you can to stay active, obviously health permitting. We have to really get ourselves on track with the health and the fitness of our country. All right. So thanks for letting me rant for a second on that. Talk to you all soon. Thanks. Bye.